Okay, reset.
Yep. Mate.
Are we back? Are we back? Can you hear me, Mama? Can you hear me? So, after all that palaver, I don't know whether to repeat myself. Earlier today on Super Soccer Sunday here on Football Fans Live, we saw Chelsea ladies win the Women's Super League, beating Manchester United by 4-2. But they did better than the Manchester United men yesterday, that must be said. Where are we this afternoon? Now we are up in Manchester for the blue side of Manchester. Yes, City against Newcastle. Can the Toon Army stem the flow of the Blues? The Blues got a very shock defeat in Europe earlier this week. Can they bounce back from that? We'll have to wait and see. We are just moments away from kick-off. Oh my goodness me. And it is a must-win for Manchester City to keep the pressure on Liverpool. Those two teams up at the top of the Premiership. A draw would be enough to see Manchester City go back on top of the Premier League. Newcastle have never beaten Man City here at the Etihad Stadium. They've lost 14 out of 16 and 2 draws. So will this be the day that Eddie Howe's men turn that around? We'll have to wait and see. We've also got a couple of games coming up for you on our secondary screen there. We've got Bayern Munich against Stuttgart in the Bundesliga. That one kicks off around the same time as this one. So we'll keep you up to date with any scores as and when they go in. So in this first half, it's going to be Newcastle United that get us underway in this game from the Etihad. It looks like a full house. Is the 53,400 inside the stand? Around that, I would say. So Newcastle get us underway in this first half. Newcastle United attacking the goal to my left-hand side in their magpie shirts. Yes, it is the blacks and whites. And Manchester City in their home getting a mistake by the left back here, almost letting Manchester City in with an opener in the first couple of seconds. Man City have got to stay composed, take their time, and I'm sure that they will get the job done. I'm just hoping and praying. I can see him down there on the sidelines. Eddie Howe, ex-Bournemouth manager, and Bournemouth promoted back into the Premiership midweek after beating Nottingham Forest by 1-0 in the 82nd minute of that game. We covered that one, and what a result that was. Great news for the town, bringing a lot more money. So Bournemouth will be playing the likes of these two great teams this time next year. Eddie Howe will face his old team. That'll be an interesting one. So it's Manchester City in the blue attacking the goal to my right hand side. Bit of a scrappy start by both teams, but the ball is inside that Newcastle half. Nice neat 1-2. Oh yes, and a 3-4 on the edge of the Newcastle United 18-yard box, and then Newcastle United clear it up to the halfway line. Let's hope and pray we get plenty of goals here today. We had 6 in our 12 o'clock kickoff. Let's hope we get that many this afternoon. Who knows? Who knows? I see that Nemo is in the room. Great to see you, brother. If you haven't said hello yet, why not, guys? Jump on into the live chat. Join Sarah and myself, and we can give you a mega love shout out. Let's get a little bit of a background on these two teams. Manchester City here at home today. The Etihad Stadium can hold around 53,500 fans when at full capacity. They were founded in 1880, and in their previous game, they beat Leeds by 4-0, who incidentally suffered a 2-1 defeat earlier today. Well, only moments ago. Here come Newcastle United on the attack down the right-hand side. Plenty of blue shirts there defending. Still with Newcastle United in line with the 18-yard box. Can't get the cross in though, and they're pushed all the way back towards the centre circle. So yeah, they absolutely battered Leeds United by 4-0 in their previous game in the Premier League. Next up for Manchester City, bit of a tough one, always a bit of a banana squint. It will be away at Wolverhampton Wanderers, yes, at Molineux in the West Midlands, and that could potentially be a bit of a banana skin for Manchester City, so they've not got to take that one too lightly. Before the day kicked off, Man City were in second place with 26 wins to their belt this season, 5 draws and 3 defeats. Could this be the fourth here to the hands of Newcastle United? We'll have to wait and see. As for Newcastle United, well, as I've already said, they are managed by Bournemouth's ex-manager, Mr. Eddie Howe himself, who I'm sure will be an England manager one day. They are known as the Magpies, the 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. A fair few of them have made their trip across country to Manchester for this game today. They currently sit in 13th position with 11 wins, 10 draws and 14 defeats, giving them a total of 43 points. As for Man City, they're on 83 points, by the way. In Newcastle's previous game, they only just lost to Liverpool by a 0-0. And next up, they will be facing Arsenal, who I said only moments ago defeated Leeds United by 2-1. And Leeds United did have a chance to get the equalizer late on there, but failed to do so. Here come Man City inside the penalty area. Danger for Newcastle United. He's done too much with it, and that's allowed the defence of Newcastle United to get back. But Man City have won it on the edge of the area, and the referee's given a free kick 20 yards from goal. This is danger in the opening 5 minutes for Newcastle United, because Grealish goes down, as he always does, under a heavy challenge there on the edge of the penalty area. So what can Manchester City do with this free kick? And actually the first challenge there, which was a little bit further back, was more harsh and more determined than the one that Grealish fell over at. So Newcastle United under a bit of pressure in these opening exchanges. So yeah, Newcastle will be back at home against Arsenal in their next game. Set piece goals this season, Manchester City have scored 18, Liverpool have scored 16 and Southampton have scored 15. A shot comes in from the left hand side by De Bruyne, but luckily for Newcastle United it went out for a goal kick. He curled it away from the goal instead of into the goal. Great player though, I do like him. It's just a shame he plays for Manchester City. Now Newcastle United, they've been around for a fair old while, not quite as old as Manchester City. They've been around since 1892, but the stadium's almost the same size as this one here today, the Etihad Stadium, because St James's Park holds 52,500. So there's only about 700 or 800 seats that separate these two teams in the way of the largest stadium. But of course that means nothing when it comes to the 11-a-side on the pitch. Man City win it on the halfway line, over the halfway line, running forward into the final third with De Bruyne, plays it out wide, out onto the far right hand side. Jack Grealish picks it up, crossed in from the left hand side into the penalty area by the front post, and the Newcastle goalkeeper goes down to his left hand side and gathers the ball with ease. But a good chance once again for Newcastle United, making gaps, finding the spaces behind the back four of Newcastle United. So they've got to just man mark a little bit tighter across the back line. So let's have a look what's going on between Bayern Munich and Stuttgart in the German Bundesliga. I do believe it is still 0-0, 6 minutes into that game, 7 minutes into this game, and no goals in either. And in the Scottish Premier League, it is Rangers 2, Dundee 0. Is it Dundee United? Dundee United. You've got to remember, those two are two different teams, guys. But it's Dundee United that are trailing away from home today by 2-0 against the Rangers. Here come Newcastle trying to make a difference down the right hand side, but every time they try to go forward they're being pushed all the way back into their own half, out onto this near left hand side with the 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. The Magpies are rocking at the moment, and I tell you what, Stuttgart just came very, very close to an opener in their game in the German Bundesliga, but as it stands it's still 0-0. Newcastle with the goalkeeper plays it out onto the far right hand side, picked up by the right back down that right hand channel. Good header flicked on over the halfway line. Here come Newcastle. Bad pass there, but they make up for it. Oh, if you can get the ball into the centre, there's one completely unmarked. Oh man, and a terrible cross. They do get a second attempt at it. Can he get the ball in? No, he plays it square along the edge of the 18-yard box. Now back out onto the far right hand side. A cross does come in, completely unmarked on the back post. He should have left it for the guy behind him. Newcastle United fluffing the best chance of the game in the 9th minute. It was a good cross down the right hand side. 2 on the back post. He should have left it. Oh man, he couldn't make the correct connection. He basically tapped it into the goalkeeper's arms with his head. What a chance for Newcastle United to catch Manchester City cold. And we have got a goal. We have got a goal in Germany. Oh my goodness me, that was an absolute stormer. Let's have a look at that again. And it is the visitors. Stuttgart have taken the lead in the 9th minute of that game. Here comes Jack Grealish down the left hand side. In line with the edge of the penalty area. Back to Grealish, gets the 1-2, and the visitors are leading by a goal to nil. It is Bayern Munich 0, Stuttgart 1. It was a cross from the right hand side onto the edge of the area, 18 yards, top right hand corner, wham bam, thank you ma'am, in the back of the net. What a goal that was. We just need one here today at the Etihad, and we've got a corner kick as I speak. Just commentating on that Bundesliga goal. And it is going to be Manchester City with the corner kick. In it comes. Oh, and he's missed the sitter from 8 yards out. Smashes it over the top of the crossbar. Great chance at either end for both teams to break the deadlock in the opening 10 minutes, but failing to do so. Oh, side-footed it right over the top of the crossbar. So Callum Wilson is on the pitch for the first time after injuring his calf way back in December. There's Eddie Howe screaming out instructions, pointing to the far side of the pitch, trying to get his team going. Manchester City have scored the most goals, 17 goals in the opening 15 minutes in this season. Can they replicate that today? 17 goals they've got in the first 15 minutes of each game this season. Newcastle United on the ball into the final third they go. Man City on the back foot at the moment. Sun is shining in Manchester. Half of the pitch is covered with shade though. It's the far right hand side that's in the sunshine. That's exactly where the ball is. With Newcastle United in the centre circle. Play to the right back out on the far right hand side. Picked up by Newcastle. Can Eddie Howe's men do Liverpool a favour and get all 3 points here away from home? Don't forget guys, they have never won at the Etihad Stadium. I think the last win for Newcastle United against Man City came in the year 2000, and that was Alan Shearer in a 1-0 victory over Manchester City. That was at the Main Road, the old stadium. Boyne goes down under a challenge, so we'll look at that again. Yep, a little bit of an elbow to the head. And it's going to be another free kick to Manchester City. Bum-ba-dum-ba-bum. Hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. Like I said, I don't know whether I was muted, but we've had a super weekend, a super soccer Sunday. Covering that Chelsea Women's Super League was out of this world. Such a great game. Bayern Munich on the attack, trying to get themselves back into that game. Oh, and I think, oh, and they've just hit the crossbar. Bayern Munich's just hit the crossbar. And De Bruyne's had to come off out onto the sidelines. It looks like he's going to be okay. It's because he took a blow to the head. But he's off the pitch at the moment, which means Manchester City are down to 10 men inside the centre circle, out onto the far left. Man City just keeping control until they can get their 11th player back onto the pitch. I'll let you know as soon as I see him reappear. But at the moment, Manchester City are down to 10 men. But they've got the ball. Okay. Jack Grealish down the left-hand flank. Looks to get the 1-2. Fails to do so. Good interception by Newcastle United. Struggling for options there, Newcastle United. Goes down under a challenge and they've won a free kick inside their own half. About 10 yards back from the halfway line with Newcastle. Guys, do not forget we have got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn and Reddit and Pinterest. Don't forget we have got a website as well, so it would be great if you hooked up with us on all of those, so then we can keep you up to date with what's happening on Football Fans Live. In the opening 13 minutes, 57% of the possession has actually gone to Newcastle, which is pretty unbelievable. Newcastle with a free kick up into the final third. Good clearance downfield by Manchester City, and it's been put out of the way on the halfway line, and Bayern Munich almost coming close again. They're certainly going for it, the home team. Bayern Munich trailing by a goal to nil, but since they've gone a goal behind, they've come close on a couple of occasions. On one occasion actually hitting the crossbar. We're back with the City keeper. Jamzor's doing this one as well. Yeah, thought he might be. Yeah, Sammy's just a piece of scum down there. Down that far left hand side with Manchester City. He's the one that just plays nothing apart from the radio in the background, isn't he? Out on that left hand side with Man City, deep inside their own half, up towards the centre circle. Come the Sky Blues, down that left hand flank. Danger, Grealish picks it up, racing towards the edge of the penalty area, looking for options, runs into trouble, loses out. Newcastle clear it, right footed downfield, up towards their own goal. Now they bring it forward, turning on the ball, touches it inside, picked up out on the left. Grealish on the ball once again, tries to get a nifty little chip over the top into the penalty area. It does work out for him. That was a beautiful little chip there. Caught the defence napping, cross onto the back post, completely unmarked, and then right footed. Oh my goodness me, two great chances, completely unmarked, and Man City miss again. Skyrocketed it. It was a good cross from the left hand flank on the edge of the penalty area. Gets the run, gets the overlap, crosses it left footed, acres of space, right footed from 6 yards out, puts it over the crossbar. Well, Man City should be 2-0 up. Could it be that the pressure from Liverpool is becoming too much for Manchester City? That they just can't cope? Because twice they've swiped at the ball, missed two sitters that a blind man could have finished. I think the pressure is starting to get to Man City. Here come Newcastle United on the counter-attack down the left-hand side. Played in field. Holding on to it for too long. He's going to lose out, and he does lose out, and Man City win it back in the centre of the park. Square ball out onto the left-hand side. De Bruyne picks it up. Racing down. He's got the overlap. De Bruyne looks for the 1-2. Doesn't get it. It's played in field instead. Jesus on the ball. Man City playing it back towards the centre circle, taking all the time in the world. 17 minutes on the clock, still 0-0. Man City missing two absolute sitters. It is like the pressure, and they try and get a penalty. Oh dear, get up man, get up. Sterling falling down inside the penalty area, trying to cheat his way into a penalty there. Stop the play acting, Sterling, don't like it. Goal kick to Newcastle. 17 minutes on the clock. With a play acting. Sterling looking for his first Oscar. He only wants to get to the Oscars so he can get slapped by Will Smith. Okay, goal kick downfield into... Oh, come on, ref. Ref breaking the play down far too often in the opening 18 minutes of this game. Last 16 games, 14 wins for Man City and 2 draws. No Newcastle wins. Laid up over the top, and it's well collected by the Newcastle United goalkeeper. Newcastle United goalkeeper all in bright yellow this afternoon. You're not going to miss him, are you? Our man in the middle in a luminous green. Stuttgart away from home, still beating Bayern Munich by 1-0. Remaining fixtures for Man City. Up next, Wolverhampton Wanderers, then West Ham. And then on the final day of the season, May the 22nd, they are at home once again to Aston Villa. Newcastle United have got Arsenal in their next Premier League game. Earlier today, Arsenal won by 2-1 against Leeds United. Leicester City lost by 2-1. Oh, and there it is. It's the opener. It's chipped into the box. Oh, what a goal, head to head. And there it is. Man City have got the lead. They've broken the deadlock in the 19th minute of this game. It's Manchester City 1 and Newcastle United 0. And the Man City fans are going ballistic. They should be 3-0 up. They're only 1-0 up. Newcastle United are not out of this yet. Let's have a look at it. It's in the final third. Played out onto the far left-hand side. Picked up on the left-hand flank. Played back in field. Chipped up over the top. Headed across the face of goal. And then coming in on the back post from 6 yards out. Headed in. It was Sterling with the setup, I do believe. No, it was Sterling with the finish on the back post. I think that's Sterling's first goal in about 9 or 10 games for Manchester City, but he is on the score sheet now, and that's 11th Premier League goal this season for Raheem Sterling. Let's hope he can do that for England at the World Cup later on this year. Really looking forward to the World Cup. So finally we have a goal in our main featured game. Manchester City, a goal to the good, keeping the pressure on Liverpool, and as it stands, that does mean that Manchester City are back on top, and the number 3 Ruben has gone down under a challenge. Wood's getting a talking to from the referee, the Magpie Wood, or Wood the Magpie? Yes, he would. Man City 1-0. Raheem Sterling. It was a good bit of play actually. Chipped over onto the far post, headed back across the 6-yard box, and then Raheem Sterling at the back post, completely unmarked, had all the time in the world, and picked his position, picked his place, picked his spot perfectly well, and executed it awesomely. And here comes De Bruyne racing down the left hand side. More danger for Newcastle United, and it's crossed in left-footed, and the goalkeeper collects on his front post for Newcastle and saves Newcastle from going 2 goals down in only 21 minutes of this game. But at least we've had a goal, and the deadlock has been broken. Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. 21 minutes on the clock. How will Newcastle United respond? What can they do from here? They have to reset themselves and rebuild. Eddie Howe's men have got it all to do now. What they don't want to do is concede a second before half time. We are almost halfway through the first half. Not seen a lot of action from Newcastle United, although they have been dominating the possession. But possession means nothing, as we can see. It's all about the ball in the back of the net, and that's what Newcastle United are failing to do at the moment. Manchester City have had 3 cracking chances, but they've only managed to convert 1 of them at the moment. Good ball from right to left. And Grealish is just not quick enough to get onto the end of that, so it goes out of play from 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Overhitting that. Grealish just a tad too slow. Pep Guardiola screaming out more instructions. I don't think he was very pleased about that pass from 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. In the Bundesliga, still Bayern Munich 0, Stuttgart 1. An upset on the cards there, I do believe. But everything is going to plan for the bookies here at the Etihad Stadium. And it's with Newcastle. Stuck in their own. Now they do manage to break down the left hand side. Here come Newcastle United. Can they get the ball in the back of the net and even things up? It's a good ball from left to right, and he couldn't keep it in out on the far right hand side, and it's going to be a corner kick to Newcastle United. What can Newcastle do with this? They've got to make this corner count. Good play down that left-hand flank. A left-footed cross, deep, high, out onto the far right-hand side. Zinchenko couldn't keep it in for Manchester City. And I tell you what, Newcastle United are taking all the time in the world going over to that far right-hand side. Come on, target. Get the ball on target from the right-hand side. The number 13 is going to take it for Newcastle. So target with a corner kick. 1, 2, 3 Magpies. 4 Magpies in there now. 4 Magpies. They've got to get those black and white shirts inside that penalty area. In swing at left-footed. Up he goes. Oh, and it's cleared and it's in. They've equalised. Is it going to count? I don't think it's going to count. I don't know. I think we're going to get a VAR on that, and it's been wiped back off. Oh, the linesman's flag goes up. Newcastle United thought that they got the ball in the back of the net. They had, but it isn't going to count. What a chance. It was a good corner. It was bouncing around. That was going to go in off his own player anyway. Oh man, Wood's having a word with the referee. I think that VAR should step in here because it was actually Bruno that stopped it from going in the first place. And then off the rebound from Bruno, it was finally put in the back of the net. And I think that Newcastle United have been hard done by. And it isn't going to stand. And it's still Man City 1. Newcastle United 0. Oh my goodness me, controversy here at the Etihad Stadium. Here come Manchester City breaking down the left-hand side. Played it infield, good square ball. Picked up in the middle of the park, inside the centre circle with Manchester City. So we've had the ball in the net at both ends, but it is all for the Blues right now. The sun is still shining. 25 minutes on the clock, 20 to go till half-time. And Man City breaking into the penalty area. Left-footed shot. Oh, smashes it with his right in the end. And the goalkeeper for Newcastle United saves it on the front post. He smashed it from about 6 yards out. And what a cracking save that was. It was great play down the near right-hand side. Got the 1-2. Cut the Newcastle back four in half. Slicked it through right-footed. And then a right-footed shot onto the front post. Great play by Sterling as he cut inside the defender. Amazing stuff by Manchester City, and it's a corner kick down on the right hand side. It's going to be an out swinger. De Bruyne's going to take it. In it comes. Oh, the referee's blown his whistle. He's seen something. He wants a word with a couple of the players. 26 minutes on the clock, and the referee's going to make De Bruyne take that corner kick again for Manchester City. Newcastle have got to keep their focus here. They do not want to concede a second, because if they do, they'll have a mountain to climb. Still a lot of pushing and shoving going on. Right, we're just waiting for that corner kick to come in. De Bruyne whips it in, right-footed, and it's cleared on the front post by Newcastle United. Picked up 35 yards from goal. Chipped back into the penalty area. Out comes the keeper for Newcastle United and collects the ball from 8 yards out, picking it out of the air and taking it down into his chest. 27 minutes on the clock. Still Newcastle United lead by Sterling's header. Eddie Howe's on the sideline. He's got his pen in his hand. He's chomping on his chewing gum and he's screaming out instructions to his Magpies, but it doesn't look like they're taking much notice at the moment. It's with Newcastle. Man City win it back inside their own half, out on the far left hand side, up over the halfway line. He was looking for the runner there, didn't get it, and the ball's gone through, all the way through to the Newcastle United goalkeeper. You've got to get on with it, Newcastle. Every second that clocks, that ticks by, is a second closer to defeat. But one goal is never enough in the game, guys. We all know that. Oh, he tried to play it down that left-hand side flank with Newcastle United. Man City win it back. Good defending. Steals the ball inside their own area. Laying it all the way back to the City goalkeeper. Plays it out onto his near right-hand side. Picked up by the fullback. Chips it up towards halfway line. Man City first to the ball. Newcastle United win it back into the final third with the Magpies. All the time being pushed back though. It looks like every Man City player is behind the ball. Playing it down this left hand side. Newcastle United down by the corner flag. Tries to get in a left footed cross. hits the back of the defender, but I think he just strolled offside at the wrong moment there, and it is going to be a free kick to Manchester City in line with their own penalty area. Eddie Howe's like that. I don't know whether he's doing that to the referee or he's doing that to his players, one of the two. Make of it what you will. Every time I get a look at Wood, the Newcastle number 20, he's having words with the referee. He's got to be careful, Wood, giving it a lot of that. And there's only so much a referee will put up with. With Man City inside their own half, over the halfway line they go, picked up down this right hand flank. Good play by Man City. Lovely tackle at the back there by Newcastle United as they clear it up towards halfway line. He's got nowhere to go, and now they give it back. Newcastle United give it straight back to Man City inside the penalty area, and then they do clear it left footed, get it out. Newcastle United taking far too long to clear their ranks at the moment. They're still messing about with it amongst the back four. They've got to get it downfield, and they've got to get it downfield quickly. Grealish picks it up on the edge of the area. Honey Pie in the room. Lovely to see you, Honey Pie. Thank you so much for being here. What is Grealish doing? He's rolling about 50 times. He's off the pitch. Hands on his head. Bit of play acting again by Grealish. Honestly, he's awful for it. He's off the pitch. I bet he gets back on in a minute and just starts running around as if there's nothing wrong with him. Here comes Man City. 30 yards from goal. And Grealish is back on his feet, back on the pitch. And he's running around like nothing happened. But he rolled. He did a German then. He rolled about 10 times after the challenge went in. The referee played the advantage. But nobody rolls 10 times. Even if you get hit by a bus, you're not going to roll over 12 times. I'm telling you that for nothing. So Jack Grealish, get a grip, man. On the halfway line with Man City. His team are winning. There's no need for it. His team are winning. 30 minutes in. 15 minutes to go until half time. Sterling with a header at the back post. Beautiful assist on the front post. Out wide, Grealish picks it up. Tries to turn infield. Lays it off, left footed. Right footed shot from 30 yards there. And it just went wide of the bottom left hand side of the woodwork. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 was almost on target from around 30 yards. They've got to close him down early in Newcastle. They're sitting off him. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 could have taken 3 steps there before unleashing that shot. And Newcastle will be punished for it if they give him too much space. Yes, he was 30 yards out, but I tell you what, he did not get some power behind that. 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls there by bloody Grealish. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. And we have got a yellow card for Bruno. The Brazilian picks up his 4th yellow card for that challenge on Grealish, but there was no free kick as the referee let the play continue. With Newcastle inside their own half. Good ball cutting through the middle of that defence, and Newcastle give it away far too cheaply once again. Man City pick it up inside the centre circle, out onto his right hand side. He's got an overlap, decides to whip it in early into the penalty area, and it's been put behind for a corner kick. Vital piece of defending at the back, because I tell you what, Jesus was almost through on goal then. His first touch let him down. De Bruyne delivering a killer ball from 33 yards out on the far right hand side towards the back post. Jesus gets it with his left foot, but at the last minute the number 17 for the Magpies putting it out of play, and it is going to be a corner kick. 32 minutes on the clock. They do not want to concede. De Bruyne's gone over, out onto the far right hand side. He's got the sunshine in his eyes. You can see all the fans behind the goal there, covering the right. It's whipped in swinger. Cleared on the front post by Newcastle. Helped on, up over the halfway line. He's all on his own. It's with Newcastle United. 3 defenders around him. Out on the right hand side. He needs some support. Tries to go. And come on, that's got to be a free kick. Referee doesn't give it. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Dodgy referee in here today at the Etihad Stadium, guys. It must be said, Man City are currently top of the Premier League. Liverpool still trying to do it 2 seasons on the trot. Can Man City stop them? It's looking good for the Blues at the moment. Newcastle United have only had 1 decent chance in this first half. It was a sitter. They did balls it up. And then they had the one that was disallowed, which I don't think should have been disallowed, being honest with you. But there you go, that's just my own personal opinion. Man City inside the Newcastle half, out onto the far left-hand side, picked up by 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, plays it onto the edge of the area, beautiful 1-2, tries to lay it back, he does so across the face of goal. There's nobody there for Manchester City. It would have only taken the slightest of touches and it would have been 2-0. Man City could have doubled their lead in the 34th minute if they had put somebody on the back post there. But it was good play, a lovely little dummy on the edge of the area, and then almost at the byline, passes it 5 yards across the face of goal, and there's nobody there for Manchester City to tap it in on the back post. But what a great chance, beautiful bit of build-up play on the edge of the 18-yard box by the Blues once again. 34 minutes on the clock, not long to go, 11 minutes to go till half time. Shouldn't get any injury time at the moment, but never say never. Let's see what happens in the last 11 minutes of this first half. It started off fairly slow, but it has picked up. Shots on target in this first half, 7 for Manchester City, 2 of those on target. Newcastle United, 2 shots, 1 on target. And here come the Magpies down the left-hand side. He's got space to get the cross in. 2 black and white shirts inside the penalty area. Lays it out onto this far left-hand side. Gets the cross into the penalty area. Picked up. Oh, and Newcastle United fumbled off the ball. But they do have it back on the halfway line. Near the centre circle. Out onto the far right-hand side. Looking for a runner. He's overhit it. And it's going to go all the way behind for a goal kick. Terrible pass there on the right-hand side by Newcastle United. They're not out of this game yet, but they just haven't troubled Manchester City enough in this opening 35 minutes, and they're giving Manchester City far too much time on the ball in the final third. They're standing off them. They're ball watching at the moment, Newcastle United, and Eddie Howe's got to have a word with his team and tell them to close Man City down a lot quicker, a lot earlier, because they're getting far too much pressure. And we've got a second goal in the Bundesliga, and it is Bayern Munich. They have got the equalizer against Stuttgart. That goal coming in the 30-something, in the 35th minute. So they're back on level playing ground in the Bundesliga. It is Bayern Munich 1, Stuttgart 1. Back to our featured game. Man City with the back four, just running that clock down. We're at walking pace now with the Blues inside the centre circle, just taking the sting out of the game, running that clock down. They'll be very, very happy with their first half performance. Maybe they'll be wishing that they'd have put a couple of those half chances, or 75% chances, into the back of the net. But there you go, it is what it is. They've got the lead, they've got the 3 points as it stands. What can Newcastle United do for the remainder of this first half and in the second half? I'd love to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room with Eddie Howe. Newcastle United just playing it amongst themselves on the halfway line. Defending very deep, inviting Man City onto them, Newcastle United, at the moment. And that is a dangerous game to play with the talent that Manchester City have got on the field right now. Laid off out onto this left-hand side, still with the Blues. Just keeping hold of the ball, frustrating the living daylight. It's with 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Newcastle being totally frustrated. Haven't touched the ball now for a good 4 or 5 minutes. Chipped into the penalty area. Gets a turn across the face of goal. Oh, and it's still bouncing around inside the penalty area. Can he keep it in? Oh, did he keep it in? I think that's going to be a corner kick. They're asking for a corner kick. Man City down on the right-hand side. The defender doing his utmost best to keep that in, but Jesus, causing all sorts of problems at the back, and so is Sterling. They are both on fire for Manchester City at the moment. Sterling getting the opening goal, the only goal of the game. It's his first one in a long, long time for Manchester City, and it's De Bruyne that's gone over. It's going to be a corner kick on the near right-hand side this time. He's got the sun behind him. 6 blue shirts in there waiting for that corner kick to come in. It's whipped in. It's an outswinger over the head of everybody onto the edge of the area. Shot comes in. Keeper's dropped it and then it's smashed into the back of the net. Is it going to count in the 38th minute? Oh, the keeper fumbled the long shot. There was a second follow-up and then a third follow-up, and I think it was Ruben who put the ball in the back of the net. And the Man City fans are going crazy. The Liverpool fans around the world, I'm sure they've got their hands in the head because it is not the scoreline that they wanted to see. There he is. Oh man, I don't know what that celebration is, but he's giving it all that. It looks like Madonna and Vogue, I don't know, or an octopus drowning. You know, an octopus drown, I don't know. But the goalkeeper, a goalkeeper in there, and I'll tell you what, that could have been offside actually. That could have been offside, but they're not going to give it, are they? They're not going to give it offside because they always go in the way of the favourites. So the follow-up, and then it was Laporte from 3 yards out, while the goalkeeper was on the floor, smashing it into the back of the net. But I think that first follow-up, it was the number 3 for Man City. I think he was offside there when that ball was put in, so I don't think it should stand. I think Newcastle can consider themselves a little bit hard done by because their goal wasn't really offside, but, you know, and Man City's, I do believe, was offside, but the referee's given it. We've seen this so many times this season, so many times where the favourites always get the benefit of the doubt. But there we are, it's 2-0, 40 minutes on the clock, and that, I tell you what, they had a molehill to climb before, now they've got a mountain to climb. And should Man City get a third before half-time, then it will be like climbing 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, and I can't see, at the moment I can't really see any way back for Newcastle United, but it's never over until the fat lady sings, and we've still got another 46, 47 minutes to go of this game at least. So, into the final 5 we go, guys, and if you're a Man City fan, the blue side of Manchester's going to be happy at the moment anyway, not the red side. They were battered yesterday. Terrible performance by Manchester United against Brighton Hove Albion, not taking anything away from them because I saw a couple of their goals and they were absolute beauties. Earlier today, Chelsea won the Women's Super League, beating Manchester United by 4 goals to 2. There we go, goal difference of 1 for Man City, 86 points against 83 points of Liverpool. So now they have that goal difference of 1 over Liverpool as well. Pep Guardiola on the sideline, clapping his team. He's an happy chappy, smiling like a Cheshire cat. Have some of that, Liverpool, says the Manchester City manager. And I bet all the Man City fans are having a party right now, and they certainly are. And it's a good cross from the left-hand side. The goalkeeper for Man City comes for the ball, drops it. Man City on the back foot, and it's going to be a throw-in to Newcastle United out on the far right-hand side, down by the corner flag. Should they get one back before half-time, that would suit Eddie Howe and his team no ends. Good cross, right-footed cross. Goalkeeper coming for that, fumbled it. The throw-in's been taken, and they've ballsed it up, and here come Man City out on the left-hand side. More danger. 30 yards from goal, gets the cross into the penalty area on the edge of the 6-yard box. Keeper goes up in the air, gathers the ball for Newcastle United. He's been beaten twice today already. Roadblocksing, great to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. How are we doing on the subscribers? Guys, if you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel. It really does help. 1930. Can we see the 1940 here today? That would be friggin' awesome. Can we see 1940 up in the top right hand corner before the half-time whistle goes? You can join in the live chat as well once you've subscribed. You've only got to wait 1 minute, and tell us who you want to win, and have you placed your vote for who you think is going to win this. And it looks like it's not already settled, but it looks like it could be already settled. We've got 3 minutes to go until half-time, plus whatever the fourth official gives at the end of the first half. We haven't really had any stops in the first half whatsoever, so we shouldn't get any injury time. Sarah's going for 1 minute for the goals. Maybe we'll oh, excuse me, we'll get 1 minute with Newcastle United. They give it away to Man City. Man City inside centre circle, playing it from right to left. Good ball up over the top. Grealish picks it up down by the corner flag. Out on the far left-hand side. Whips it into the penalty area. Picked up by De Bruyne. Laid back to Grealish. Can Grealish get the cross? And he had a chance to then. He lays it off. And well cut out by Newcastle. But they're slow to react. Newcastle very, very slow at the back to react. And that's been their downfall in the first 43 minutes of this game. Newcastle standing off. Newcastle slow to react. Newcastle giving the ball away far too easy. They are making school kid mistakes at the moment, and Eddie Howe has got to kick that out of them. He's got to stamp that out. That is the only reason why they are 2 goals down, and because we've got a shit referee, but that's by the by. The referee at Grimsby Town was dodgy. We've got a dodgy one here, fella. They're all over the place, and we've seen it all season. How many times do we say it? That the referees and the fourth officials and the linesmen, all of them have been diabolical, not only in England, but in France and Spain and Italy and Germany. We've seen it absolutely everywhere we go. Sounds like a cue for a song, doesn't it? Sterling on the ball now, out on the far right-hand side. Man City in complete control at the moment. They are just cruising along, and they're cruising at the top of the Premier League. It looks like they could steal it. There's only 3 more games to go for Manchester City after this one. Crossed into the penalty area, picked up on the edge of the penalty area. Again, Newcastle United giving it away far too cheaply. Now Newcastle do clear it downfield, and I think we might have a 3rd goal in the Bundesliga, and it is. They've come from behind. Bayern Munich in the 44th minute now lead by 2 goals to 1. They went a goal behind, but not anymore. And the home fans are going mental, just like the home fans here at the Etihad Stadium. Newcastle United have never won at the Etihad 16 games without actually picking up. Well, they've only picked up 2 points in 16 games against Manchester City. That is a terrible, terrible statistic. Into the last 20 seconds of normal time we go. Manchester City leading by 2 goals to 0. Second one was offside. Newcastle have had a goal denied, which wasn't offside, but there you go. On the halfway line. I am completely neutral, by the way, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. We've had the 45 minutes. What is the fourth official going to give at half time? Let's have a look. What is he going to play? What is he going to play? I've not seen anything go up. Kevin De Bruyne. Chances created in the first half. 3 crosses in the first half. Oh, and it's played from right to left. Out on the right hand side, it goes across the face of the Newcastle goal once again, and Jesus was almost on the end of it, but not quite. The fourth official holds up his board. He's going to give 2 minutes of injury time at the end of this first half. We've already had 30 seconds, so make sure for the second half you get those cheeks back on the seats and you join us here. Grab yourself a drink at half time as well. Get them refreshments in. And at half time, guys, we've got 2 videos coming up. One is our travel channel on YouTube. If you like holidays, and who doesn't like a holiday, please check out our Travel Tour Taste channel and give it some love. Hit that subscribe button for Travel Tour Taste, because we can take you around the world from the comfort of your own sofa. And also Helping Hands for Cruising. There's a video at half time on that one, and that is a fantastic charity. Listen to the words in the song, that'll tell you all about it. We've got less than a minute to go of the added 2 at the end of this first half, and Man City haven't really been troubled. The referee is sort of conducting the game at the moment, and the linesman, which is something we don't like to see, because football is all about the players and the supporters, and it's not about the officials. At the moment, they're making it about the officials. Newcastle United trying to play it up over the top behind that defence, and it's Newcastle United down by the corner flag. 20 seconds to go. Can they get one back before half time? He's got to get the ball into the penalty area. They're faffing around with it. Newcastle United taking far too long. It goes out onto the far right hand side, gives Man City a chance to clear it downfield. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. We've had the 2 minutes. We're just waiting for the referee to blow his full-time whistle. It's out on the right-hand side of the penalty area. And there it is. The half-time whistle goes. Man City in total command, in total control, leading by 2 goals to 0, albeit very controversial indeed. But They are top of the table. They are leading the way by 3 points and 1 goal difference. Liverpool drop from first place down in second. Will it be like that after another 45 minutes? Well, you're going to have to stay exactly where you are and make sure that you put those cheeks back on those seats for the second half of Manchester City against Newcastle United. See you all in 15.
Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising. Making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible, with helping hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising. Making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising. Making your dream a reality. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising. Making your dream a reality.
No, let me sort out playing, get rid of the glasses. 3, 2, 1. And we are back for the second half, and Man City have made a substitution. Diaz has gone off and Fernandinho has come on for Manchester City. So a fresh pair of legs. Have you got a fresh voice, guys? Did you go and get yourself a strong beer or a strong short or a strong glass of wine? Or was it a nice little cup of tea or coffee? Whatever it was, I hope you enjoyed the half-time interval. We are back, and Manchester City are only 45 minutes away from extending their lead at the top of the Premier League, much to the dismay of all the Liverpool fans out there in the wonderful world of YouTube. It's going to be Man City that get us underway in this second half, and they do so by passing it all the way back to the goalkeeper, just killing time. You don't often see that from Man City, do you? From the off, kicking it straight back to the goalkeeper from the centre circle. Well, in this second half, it's going to be a Man City attacking the goal to my left-hand side, which means that the black and white of the Magpies will be attacking the goal to my right-hand side. Man City in their home kit, the light blue, the sky blue, and the sun is still shining here up in Manchester. It's very mild, it's very warm indeed, and it is hot stuff out on that pitch today with all 22 players going at it hell for leather. Right, what can Jack Grealish, he's out on the left-hand side, do in this second half apart from roll over? Right, down below, guys, you can see all the team lineups and the formations. I do believe that both teams are playing in a 4-3-3, which has worked perfectly for Manchester City in the first half. Not so well for the Magpies. But this game is far from over. Jack Grealish racing down the left-hand side, plays it infield with Manchester City, 30 yards from goal, out on this near left. looking to square the ball out onto the right hand side. They do so. They go back inside centre circle, out on the far right, still with Man City. Again, the midfield of Newcastle stood watching. I don't know what Eddie Howe said to his players at half time, but I hope he gave them a right old rollicking. It didn't work for Manchester United yesterday, and I can't feel that it's going to work for Newcastle here today. Newcastle at 6 and 7. I mean, at the moment, you know, straight from the off, it's been on and Newcastle almost put it in the back of their own net then. What are they doing? It's with Man City inside the box, trying to get the cross in, turns the defender, takes to the byline, cross comes in, takes a wicked deflection, and it's gone behind for a corner kick to Man City. Man City tearing Newcastle a new backside right now. This one they take short. Out onto the edge of the penalty area, out on this near left-hand side, looking to get the cross in, right-footed cross, headed clear from the 6-yard box. The Magpies at 6s and 7s, 7s and 8s, 8s and 9s. They just can't keep hold of the ball. What are they playing at? Almost putting it in the back of their own net. Man City are running them rugged as we speak. Let's get that other game on in the Bundesliga as well, so we can keep you up to date with that. Bayern Munich, they are back underway for their second half as well. It's Bayern Munich 2, Stuttgart 1. Stuttgart did take a very early lead, the visitors, but then it was down to the home team to pull the socks up, and they did exactly that. So, fresh pair of legs, looks as if it's working for Man City at the moment, and here they come again down the left-hand flank. Turns infield, racing 30 yards from goal. Good interception, but Man City win it back, stealing the ball out on the far left. Time to get the cross in with 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 out on this left-hand flank. Turns to defender, lays it back in field. Very patient in their build-up, Man City. There is no urgency in them at the moment. They've had several chances to cross it from the left-hand side. Failed to do so, or chosen not to do so, just to waste a bit more time off the clock. And still, Newcastle United cannot get hold of the ball. Switch of play. Now we've gone out onto the right-hand side with Newcastle. There's only one shirt in the penalty area waiting for the ball for Manchester City, and that is Jack Grealish. They're just more than happy to pass. I just hope that this second half doesn't end up being, you know, more like a training game, with Man City just sitting a little bit further back now and passing the ball amongst themselves, running the time down, running the seconds off the clock, because that will make it extremely boring. Yes, it will be job done, but it would make it extremely boring for the supporters in the ground and for anybody watching. Now they go for the long ball, up over the top, down onto left-hand side. Too much on it from Manchester City, and it's gone behind. Zinchenko couldn't keep hold of that one, and it's going to be a goal kick to Newcastle United. Pep Guardiola pacing up and down the sidelines. He knows that his team have got 1 foot on the title. 50 minutes in, 2-0. Goal kick to Newcastle United. He's in like an orangey yellow. It's going to be a right-footed goal kick. He needs to get on with it. He's taking too much time. I'm sure the Newcastle goalkeeper thinks that it's his side that are leading by 2-0 with the amount of time he took with that goal kick, and I'm not sure whether we've got another goal in German Bundesliga. No, I thought we had, but it's been scrubbed off. Still 2-1 to the home team, Bayern Munich leading Stuttgart by 2-1. 51 minutes on the clock, and Newcastle United have just won a free kick in their own half. Got to get those black and white shirts forward. Goalkeeper's come all the way up. He's 10 yards back, the goalkeeper for Newcastle United, from the halfway line. Man City trying to hold a blue line across the back, not letting Newcastle push forward at all. Now they do so, right footing. Free kick taken. Almost got the flick on into the penalty area. And then there's a challenge from behind, and stupidly Newcastle United give a free kick with Jesus going to the ground. And the ball is back in the Manchester City's half. What happened there? There was a push on the back on the flip over the top, but there you go, never mind. Newcastle United didn't get the free kick, which they probably should have. And eventually a free kick went to Man City. So make of that what you will. I can only tell you what's happening on the screen, and I will be totally honest. And at the moment I don't go much on the referee's decisions. With Man City, good ball up over the top down the right hand side. Oh, full stretch down the right hand side of the field. He couldn't keep hold of it. And it's gone behind for a goal kick to Newcastle United once again. Good intent. He saw the runner down the right hand flank. Just couldn't stretch his right leg out enough to get hold of that, 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Bayern Munich going very close there to getting a third in the German Bundesliga. 52 minutes gone, 38 to go. The Liverpool fans have got it all to do. For every Liverpool game now, they've got to be the 12th player. They've got to make the noise. At the moment, it's not looking... Oh my goodness me. Okay, we are only 8 minutes into the second half. But Manchester City, guys, check out this statistic. And this is frightening. Man City have had 99% of the possession so far in the second half. We don't often see statistics like that. And we've got a fourth goal in the German Bundesliga between Bayern Munich and Stuttgart. Which way has it gone? It's 2-2. Stuttgart have come from behind. They did lead by 1-0, went 2-1 down, and now it is back at 2-2. What a game that is in Germany. Well, I suppose speaking German, it is in German. Okay, out on the far left hand side with Man City, lays it off. He's got time to get the cross in with De Bruyne, gets the cross across the face of goal. Oh, and desperate defending by Newcastle at the back. Good play by the centre back out on this near right hand side. Left footed clearance by the right back, wins the header. Grealish wins it back for the City, for the Blues. And now they regain possession in the centre of the field, inside that centre circle. Here come the Blues once again, out onto the left hand flank. Good play, nice neat tidy football by Man City. I can't believe that statistic. Second half possession 99% to Man City. If anything, whatever Eddie Howe said at half time, and don't get me wrong, I think he's a great manager, they're playing 1,000 times worse than what they did in the first half. I think it's only a matter of time before Manchester City get a third and put this game to bed once and for all. Man City, with the way that they're playing at the moment, could actually do themselves a massive favour goal difference wise by getting another 3 or 4 goals, and it's not beyond their reach at all. 55 minutes on the clock. 2 Newcastle United players down on the deck. Eddie Howe looks very, very worried and concerned indeed. He's having a word with one of his assistants, and his assistant's like, I don't know, you tell me. Well, that's not good news for Eddie Howe if his assistant doesn't have a clue what he's doing. Hands on hips for Eddie Howe. They're being torn a new backside by Manchester City right now. Second half, successful passes. 108 for Man City, 0 for Newcastle. Newcastle have not put one pass together in 10 minutes of play. Bloody awful Newcastle. Those poor Toon Army fans. To pay all that money, it's not been a long journey from Newcastle to Manchester. It's just across the way, so it's not too far, but it's far enough. And they've paid their well-earned money to see their team not even put 2 passes together in this second half. Disgusting Newcastle, come on. Newcastle United have the ball on a rare occasion. Here we go. What can they do with this? They get one, they're back in it. But they have played dreadful in the opening minutes of this second half. They're on the ball now into the final third. Right footed shot. and that would have gone down well in a rugby match. 30 yards out, always climbing, got his laces, got his boot right underneath the ball. Terrible technique by Newcastle United, and they'll need a new ball now because I think that one's just gone out of the stadium. Newcastle United have got to get their act together because they are just not at the races at all here today, especially in the second half. They shouldn't have bothered coming out, being honest with you. And I'm really sorry for the Newcastle fans. Everybody loves an underdog, and I was hoping Newcastle United would do it today. And I like Eddie Howe because we live in Bournemouth. But Man City are getting their just rewards right here, and it's gone all the way back to the Newcastle United goalkeeper. Great defending at the back there, headed back to the goalkeeper. Vital for Newcastle United inside the centre circle. Newcastle United give... Oh, you're kidding me. Wood again handballing inside the centre circle. Free kick to the Blues out onto this left hand side. We've had nothing from Newcastle United in this second half. Man City, loose ball, giving it away. Now Newcastle. Ball goes from right to left onto the edge of the penalty area, down by the far left hand side. Corner flag, tries to go round the defender, tries to make the space, unleashes a left footed shot, and it's about 3 foot wide of the right hand side from Maximum. St. Maximum. The only shot of the second half for Newcastle United, and he dragged it wide of the post. Not really troubling the Man City goalkeeper, who just watched the ball go harmlessly wide by 3 or 4 foot. And it's with the centre-back now for Man City. Out on the far right-hand side, played in field, picked up by the centre-back. Out onto the left-hand side with the full-back. Back to the centre-back. Out to the right-back. Man City, it's like a training game for them now. They're just taking the mickey out of Newcastle. Just playing amongst themselves along the back line. Slowly moving forward up towards the centre circle. Out onto the left-hand side on the halfway line. Played back in field. Ball going from right to left, left to right, from right to left, left to right. Just running the seconds down. It's all too easy for Manchester City at the moment because Newcastle United are not putting up any fight whatsoever. Man City having it all their own way. No, we're not doing any more today. That's it. 2 today. We could if he's not, but we haven't. 30 minutes to go, guys, and it's all too simple. And here come Man City on the attack. 20 yards from goal, chips it over towards the back post, and the defender comes for it. The goalkeeper called for it. Defender took no notice of his goalkeeper for Newcastle United and headed it behind for a corner kick, and more danger for Newcastle United here as Man City look to increase their lead and better that goal difference. The referee getting absolutely correct on that occasion. So 60 minutes gone in this game. Over comes De Bruyne. You'd have to look on Football Fan on BBC Sport as well. So De Bruyne with a corner, right footed. In it comes, flicked in, and there it is. Headed down at the front post, got in front of his defender. All too easy, all too simple. Rodrigo makes it 3-4 Man City, and that is good night, sweetheart, for Newcastle United. They haven't been at the races. They don't deserve anything from it. Eddie Howe has got a mountain to climb. He needs to sack the bloody lot of them and start all over again, because they have been shockingly shite tonight. It is Man City 3, Newcastle United. Great delivery from De Bruyne onto the front post. Skips in front of the defender on the front post. Rodrigo heads it, simplest of headers, down into the bottom left hand side past the goalkeeper, and it's wham bam thank you ma'am into the back of the net, and it's all over for the Magpies. They have been grounded, blown away, torn a brand new backside. Those Magpies will be in a pie tonight. because they are being screwed to and tattooed, I tell you. Oh my goodness me. Pep Guardiola punches the air in celebration as his team now open up a 3-point lead and a 2-goal difference over the Scousers of Liverpool. There we have it. So Liverpool with it all to do now. The Man City fans are going crazy, and rightly so. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a Man City fan whatsoever, but they totally deserve it here today. They have annihilated Newcastle United, and being honest with you, Norwich City could have annihilated Newcastle here today, because Newcastle have been bloody awful, especially in this second half. You know, the likes of Norwich, Watford, they would have scored 6 or 7 now past Newcastle United. The way that Eddie Howe's men are playing, well, they're not men, they're boys. This is a real men against boys here today now, especially in the second half. They might as well get on the coach, the Newcastle fans, and go back to Newcastle, because this is pure humiliation. And here come, you know, it's like watching Man United against Brighton, watching this, honestly. And here come Man City down the left-hand side on the attack. The floodgates could open here. And I tell you what, Man City could have had 5 or 6 now. Rodri's 6th goal of the season. And what a goal it was. Plain and simple. And now we're going to get a substitution by Manchester City. He's getting a cuddle off Pep Guardiola. Who's going off? I know who's coming on. I'll tell you who it is in a minute. But I want to see who's going off. I think it's Sterling, isn't it? Sterling that's going off. He's getting a congratulations from all of his players. No, it's not Sterling. It's Jesus goes off and Foden comes on. I knew it was Foden coming on. Jesus is off and Foden is on. Job done for Man City. It's a walk in the park for them now. It's a walk in the sunshine in Manchester, along the Manchester Canal. So Foden is on and Jesus is off. Dear oh dear, awful display. I really do feel for the Newcastle fans, I really do. God bless them, each and every single one of them. 26 minutes to go. Newcastle United will be praying that the referee blows that whistle nice and early. It's a good ball over the top for Foden to chase. Foden's trying to chase it down. Newcastle goalkeeper on the ball. He's taking his time about it, and he almost got caught out by Foden, who was running him down. And it's with Man City inside the centre circle on the halfway line. At walking pace, they can take all the time in the world, because they are doing a real job on Newcastle here today. Okay, keep that chat going. Keep the chat going, guys. Keep Sarah busy. I know. On the halfway line with Grealish. Goes down under a challenge. Free kick to Man City inside the centre circle. We've had a third goal by Man City, so and go out on Twitter, Instagram, all them. Okay, out on the right hand side with Man City. Tries a long shot. Oh, and it's just wide. A good shot by Man City in the 65th minute. Cancelo with a shot, and he just dragged it wide of the post, looking for their 4th goal of the day. And that is the final nail in the coffin for Newcastle United. 25 minutes to go, and Newcastle United are going to make a substitution. I can't see it making any difference. They need a whole team turnaround, not just 1 or 2 substitutions, Newcastle United. And like I said, Newcastle fans, don't get me wrong, because I wanted Newcastle to win this. I always like an underdog. And Trippier looks like he's going to be making his way. Well, we've just seen him, and now the camera's come off. I'll let you know about that substitution as soon as it happens. Guys, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Let's have a look, let's have a look. In the chat, 25 amazing people in the room right now. Thank you so much. We're at 1930. Can we see the 1940? That would be friggin' awesome if we could. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Here comes Grealish, right footed cross into the penalty area, And a challenge on the goalkeeper, bouncing around, and Newcastle clear it out of danger from 26 yards out. And they almost conceded a fourth there, with Man City on the halfway line, inside the centre circle. Man City looking to get their fourth goal of the game. Are they going to do it? They've got 23 minutes, plenty of time left on the clock for Man City to build on that 3-goal lead. Inside the centre circle with the Blues, passing it amongst themselves, patient build-up once again. 2-2 in the Bundesliga between Stuttgart and Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich, the home team. Flags are flying for Bayern. It's all red in bed. Facebook keeps coming up. I know. And here come Man City. Played in towards the penalty area. Across the face of the penalty area. This side. Out on the left hand side with 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. Lays it back. Shot comes in right footed. And a great save by the keeper. Tipping it over the crossbar. As, I'll tell you what, Man City almost built on that 3-goal lead. But not on that occasion. A great save by the Newcastle United goalkeeper. But it has resulted in a corner out on the far right hand side to the Blues. It was an awful day for the red side of Manchester yesterday, but it's a great day for the blue side of Manchester today. And we are going to see a double substitution by Newcastle United. Don't forget, we saw the assistant coach going like that for Newcastle, as if he didn't have a bloody clue. And Emil comes off and Trippier comes on. Here he comes, Kieran Trippier. He's going to regret going to Newcastle. Chris Wood comes off and Callum Wilson comes on. Callum Wilson is on in place of Wood. So Man City corner kick out on the far right hand side. 5 blue shirts waiting in the penalty area. Referee wants a word once again. Bit of pushing and shoving, grappling going on. Oh, come on, come on. Trippier's getting a talking to now. Another Man City player. We're still waiting for this corner kick to be taken. Another Man City player goes down. It's the number 16 for Man City. The referee's having a word with everybody. 69 minutes on the clock, 21 to go. Still waiting for this corner kick out on the far right hand side to be taken by De Bruyne. Can he deliver another killer blow? And another player's gone down inside the penalty area. And it's a yellow card. And I think that should be a penalty if he's given the yellow card. Could be a penalty. Byrne picks up a yellow card for that. Well, if it's classed as a foul, ref, that would be a penalty to Man City. Dan Byrne gets a yellow card. It's 8th of the season for Newcastle United. No, he doesn't give a penalty. I don't understand that. If there's a foul in the area, it's a penalty. This referee hasn't got a bloody clue what he's doing. Cross comes in, cleared on the front post. Another corner kick to Man City out on the right hand side. I don't understand how a referee can give a yellow card for a foul inside the penalty area and not give a free kick or penalty. He just lets it go on with the corner. This referee hasn't got a clue what he's doing. Unbelievable. Byrne's got to watch his step now for Newcastle. He's on a yellow card. Still 20 minutes to go. Manchester City 70% of possession. Where is your mic? Because I'm not hearing anything from your microphone. Tap it. Put it up a little bit higher. The cross comes in right footed. We'll pick it up when you watch it. Yeah, okay. It's just not picking you up, your microphone. There you go, it's a bit better. 70 minutes on the clock and the corner kick results in a goal kick. Fernandinho, the Man City captain, having a few words with the referee about those decisions that were made. Goal kick to Newcastle United, right footed downfield, over the halfway line it goes. Man City win the header inside their own half, knocking it forward. Grealish loses out in the centre circle. He's crying like, get up, Grealish. Don't like Grealish at all. All he has to do is just bloody play after this big girl's blouse, man. Cross comes in from the right hand side. Newcastle in danger once again. Man City on the attack, on the edge of the penalty area. Still with Man City. De Bruyne picks it up on the edge of the penalty area. Almost lobbed the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper came forward there, misjudged it, but luckily for him, he did gather it. Oh my goodness me, De Bruyne was almost on the score sheet there in the 72nd minute for Manchester City. Came so close to lobbing the goalkeeper. Could have been a fatal error on the halfway line with Man City. Newcastle United just praying for that full-time whistle to go before they concede another 3. Out on the left-hand side. Grealish lays it back to De Bruyne. De Bruyne going backwards. Picked up by the centre-back for Man City. Squares the ball from left to right. Out onto the far right-hand side. Over the halfway line. Again, slowing the play down, Man City. Just taking the sting out of the game. Building from the back, as they have done all game. Playing with that 4-3-3 formation. Almost to kill a ball through the centre. Newcastle United win it back. 2-on-2. Can he find him out left? Terrible pass by Newcastle. Giving it straight back. It was 2-on-2 at that point then. And it could have been a killer pass. He just couldn't make it. Newcastle giving the ball away far too cheaply, far too easily and far too freely in this game. 17 minutes to go now, plus whatever the fourth official gives at the end of the game. Oh, well, it's too late. It's up to you. And here come Newcastle United on the attack for the first time in the second half. Crossed into the penalty area. And the defender making amends in the middle of the park, putting it behind for a corner kick. And we do have a corner kick to Newcastle with 73 minutes on the clock as we go into the 74th minute. So, Newcastle United, can they pull one back? It's out on the far right. Trippier's gone over to take it. Arms aloft in the air. 6 black and white shirts. Header comes in. And it's straight into the goalkeeper's arms from 9 yards out. Far too easy. No power on the header. Did well to climb above the defender to get that header in. But the climb took all of the power out of the header. And then it was an easy clearance in the end for Newcastle United. Newcastle United stuck back in their own half once again. Goes down under a challenge and they win a free kick. Foden was the criminal in that challenge, the number 47 for Newcastle United, giving away a free kick. And Newcastle United try and play it sneakily, give it away. Jack Grealish breaks into the penalty area down the left hand side, tries a right footed shot. Good defensive play by the centre-back for Newcastle United. And now Newcastle United give it away again on the edge of their own penalty area. Plenty of blue shirts to lay it off for. They've just got to run it out on the right-hand side. And Newcastle United just can't clear it. He's out on the right-hand side. Can he get the cross into the penalty area? Tried to slip it inside to Foden. But it was a poor pass from the right-hand flank. Oh, and that's going to be a yellow card, I think, for De Bruyne. It is a yellow card. Down goes the Saints. There wasn't a lot in that challenge. I think just because Saint was in full flow when De Bruyne made contact, I think it made it look a little bit worse than what it actually is. 15 minutes to go. And that is De Bruyne's first yellow card of the season. I don't believe that for a second. I'll tell you what, if De Bruyne has got this far into the season without picking up a yellow card, he's done bloody well indeed. Man City, this will be their 27th victory of the season, giving them a total of 86 points. We will be covering Aston Villa against Liverpool on Tuesday evening. Make sure you join us for that one. Cannot wait, cannot wait. And then on Wednesday we've got Leeds against Chelsea, and then on Thursday we've got Spurs against Arsenal, an all-London affair. Cannot wait for that one. Out on the far right hand side. Oh, that's probably why we've not got it then. Have you checked BT? BT. It's on. It's just scroll down. It's all there. Out onto this left hand side. With Man City inside their own half. Foden has it in the centre of the park. Nothing on BT. Scroll down. Alright, okay. So, no then, it's the answer to that one. Okay, we're not having conversations. Newcastle clear it downfield, down that far left hand side. Man City win it back on the halfway line. Time is ticking. Liverpool have lost top spot. And they've got a 2-goal deficit to make up as well. Free kick to Man City. Getting close to the final 10 minutes of this game. It is all blue skies in Manchester right now. Because the Blues are flying high. Here at the Etihad Stadium, I reckon there's around 51,000 fans inside the ground today, which is a very good turnout indeed. Inside the centre circle, out onto the far right hand side. Picked up down the right hand flank. Here come Man City, looking to build on that 3-goal advantage. Still 2-2 in the German Bundesliga between Bayern Munich and Stuttgart. Newcastle win it back, deep inside their own half, plays it up towards the centre circle. Saint picks it up, down the left hand side. There's nobody there with him, he's all on his own. And now they do get 2 shirts for Newcastle forward. With Saint out on the left hand side, right footed cross, hits the back of the defender. Hits the back of Grealish actually. What's he doing there? It's a rugby tackle by Newcastle United. And Man City can break. In the centre of the park, Grealish has it. It's 3-on-3. And now the Newcastle United defenders get back in numbers and the chance has gone for Man City. But they've still got possession in the centre of the park. Out onto the far right hand side, 40 yards from goal. Walking pace for Man City. They almost look bored, the Man City team right now. It's just been far too easy in this second half. Newcastle have given everything to them, and even in the first half, like I said before, Newcastle standing off, giving Manchester City all the time in the world on the ball to pick their passes. And you can't play against a team like Man City and give them that much time on the ball. 110 votes and 66% of you going for Man City. Well, 66% of you, I think, are going to be completely correct. And now we get a Newcastle substitution as we enter the final 10 minutes of this game. Who's gone off? Miguel has gone off, and Jacob Murphy, the Englishman, comes on for Newcastle United. But I do feel it's all too little, too late for the Magpies here today. They have been totally grounded. There's no flying high in the sky for the Magpies today. And this will be 15 defeats out of 17 matches. Newcastle United have not beaten Newcastle United have not beaten Man City. Sorry, I was just watching what was going on. Have not beaten Man City since 2000. And that terrible run for Newcastle against Man City continues here today as they trail by 3-0. Out on the left hand side, up towards halfway line. Here come the Sky Blues once again. Pep Guardiola on the sidelines looking very, very pleased, and why not? With only 3 games left of the season, his team are top of the table and with a 2-goal advantage in goal difference over the Scousers of Liverpool. Inside that centre circle, Newcastle still can't find their way through a strong midfield of Manchester City. Grealish out on this left hand side. Grealish has had a good game apart from all of his falling over every 2 minutes. If he took that out of his game, all his play acting. And here comes Foden inside the penalty area. Grealish out to his left hand side. With Grealish out on the left, he's covered a lot of the field. Like I said, Grealish If he took all the play acting out of his game, he'd be a great player. But because he looks for an Oscar every time he's on the pitch, it makes him a shit player, being honest with you. Into the final 10 we go. Into the final 8 we go. 82 minutes on the clock. 3-0 to the Sky Blues. Inside that centre circle, Man City playing amongst the back four as we speak. Keeps popping up on the bloody screen. Keep playing amongst themselves on the halfway line. Right footed, ball going from left to right. Picked up down that right hand flank, looking for the 1-2. Goes down under a challenge. Did the referee see anything? He waves his finger and says get up. No free kick to Man City there with 7 minutes to go on the clock. It's been a very confident performance by Man City here today at home. But, you know, I just feel that Eddie Howe's men, the Magpies, have made it all too easy for Man City. And here come Newcastle United, through on goal, right-footed shot, and the goalkeeper saves. Oh my goodness me, he keeps the clean sheet. I don't know what happened there, it came from a goal kick. And then there's a defensive error, plays the ball through, perfectly weighted pass, with only the goalkeeper to beat. You would have put money on him scoring there. Hits it right-footed, and the goalkeeper saves with his legs and keeps the clean sheet for Manchester City. So a great chance for Newcastle United to get their name on the score sheet, but it's just not to be. Saint picks it up out on the far right-hand side. Left-footed shot over the crossbar, and it's out for a goal kick. Actually took it on his right in the end and smashed it high over the crossbar once again. But a good half chance, you know, and you're not going to get a lot of chances like that against a team like Manchester City this season, and you've got to capitalise on them. You've got to take them, and Wilson didn't. So as it stands, it's still Man City 3, Newcastle United 0. Goal kick, takes it short. Left-footed, cleared downfield, up towards halfway line. Magpies steal it back. Going backwards all the time though, the Magpies. All the way back to their goalkeeper. They look as if they're short of ideas, Newcastle United. They haven't really set out a plan. And when you come to somewhere like the Etihad Stadium, you've got to come with a plan. And Newcastle United just haven't done that today. Well done, Kidderminster Harriers ladies, winning the County Cup final. Getting that, I think that was against Worcester City actually. Well done to Kidderminster Harriers ladies. Fantastic stuff. We were looking at sponsoring them next season, but I don't think we're going to be able to. We're going to have to concentrate on our travel channel. We have got a travel channel, guys. If you haven't been over there, please give Travel Tour Taste some love. That is our travel channel on YouTube. Let us take you around the world with us from the comfort of your own settee. And it might bring up some ideas for places you've never been to. We've got videos on Morocco, Malta, Bulgaria and Spain. And a couple of cruise videos and things to do in and around Dorset as well. So do check them out. And there's a video on Fort Park as well. And Stonehenge. If you've never checked out Stonehenge, check out our couple of videos on Stonehenge. It's always worth a visit. Here come Man City on the attack once again. Could it be 4? Tried a right foot across along the floor from the right hand side. Good defending by the left back there from Newcastle United. But I don't know whether it was good defending or just poor pass by Man City. And the ball is headed safely back to the Newcastle United goalkeeper. And Man City are going to bring on another fresh pair of legs. 86 minutes on the clock. They're just running it down now. We're almost at the end of our Super Soccer Sunday. And here comes De Bruyne on the attack in the centre of the pitch. Out onto the far right hand side. Edge of the penalty area. Good ball through. It's Foden. Oh, and unfortunately for Foden, it took a double deflection as the challenge came in from the left-hand side. And it came off Foden last. It's gone behind for a goal kick to Newcastle United. We've got a Newcastle United player down inside the 6-yard box with a little bit of cramp as well. But that was almost a killer ball. Neat 1-2 on the edge of the area. Through to Foden. But it just overran his foot. Substitutes been made. Conrad has come on and 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 has gone off. 87 minutes on the clock. 3-0 with 3 minutes to go, and it's still even Stevens in Bayern at the moment. Bayern Munich 2, Stuttgart 2, and here comes Man City with Grealish down the left hand side. Oh, on his first touch lets him down again. Needs to get an haircut, and he'll be able to see the ball. Pep Guardiola just giving a final few moments of encouragement to his team from the sidelines. Another job done, and a fairly easy one for Pep and his players today. No pep talk required at half time, I wouldn't have thought. It's Trippier with a throw for Newcastle. They're deep inside their own half with 2.5 minutes to go. That is not where they want to be right now. Good ball down the near right hand side into the penalty area with Newcastle. Lays it back. Saint picks it up. Tries to get the cross face of goal. Cross the 6-yard box. And no Newcastle United player is there. But still Newcastle have the ball on the edge of the penalty area. Steps in. Gets the 1-2. Oh, and he's overpassed it. It's the danger still on for Man City. Desperate defending by Man City out on the right hand side. And now they do clear up towards the halfway line. He holds it up, looks for the free kick, gets the free kick, and Sterling goes down under the challenge, and it's going to be a yellow card. The referee calling back the Newcastle man to pick up a yellow card in the 89th minute of this game. Who was it? Who was the criminal in that challenge? Let's have a look at that one again. First challenge comes in, second challenge comes in. It's the number 13 for Newcastle. Bit of a rugby tackle there. And rightly so, Matt Targett gets his third yellow card of the season for Newcastle United. And on the attack with just over a minute to go, here come Man City down the right hand side. They play it backwards, running the clock down on the halfway line. Ball goes from right to left. Good square ball by Man City. Out on the left with Grealish. He goes backwards to the centre back. Played in field into the centre circle. Into the final minute we go. Man City 3 goals to the good against a very poor side of Newcastle United here today. They've not been at the races at all. Man City on the edge of the area. Oh, and there was too much time for them, and they got in each other's way there. 30 seconds to go. It's gone all the way back through to the Man City goalkeeper. What would that fourth official give? Hopefully no injury time whatsoever. We will get a couple of minutes though, I think, for all the substitutions that Newcastle and Man City have made. Grealish sprinting down the left hand side, steps into the penalty area, lays it off. Oh, and there it is, it's all over. Foden, but was he offside? 4-0 in the 90th minute of the game. The super sub comes on, kills it off. It was the simplest of tap-ins. Grealish making space down the left hand side, cut it back, and the fourth official holds up his board, gives 2 minutes of injury time. It's a good ball from inside their own half. Grealish picks it up down the left hand side, sprinting forward, steps past the defender, lays it back onto the edge of the area. Shot comes in, and then it's just assisted in on the edge of the 6-yard box by Foden. The simplest of tap-ins, and the Man City fans, well, they might as well go now, because this is just ridiculous. Man City lead by 4-0, and now, more importantly, they have 3 points over Liverpool and 3 goals over Liverpool in goal difference as well. So Liverpool have got it all to do if they are to keep hold of the title and win it for a second successive time. Pep Guardiola applauding the fans. We're into the final minute of the added two. Hold on to your hats, get ready for the final countdown. And the sky is blue for the Sky Blues here today. Oh my goodness, it has been all too easy. The fourth goal coming in the 89th minute and 52nd second from the super sub Foden. Let's hope that those two link up again when England get into the World Cup. And here come Man City on the attack down the right hand side, steps into the penalty area, looking for options, lays it back, shot comes in, and it's just wide with 20 seconds to go. And I feel that this goal kick by Newcastle United will be the final kick of the game. 15 seconds to go. Get ready for the final countdown. Here it is, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we've had the added 2 minutes. It's going to be a goal kick to Newcastle United, and Kevin De Bruyne gets man of the match. Absolutely right. Sky have got it right this time. Kevin De Bruyne, man of the match, player of the match, superstar of the match, and we're still in play. We're into the 93rd minute. Grealish down the left-hand side, hooking up with Foden. Grealish lays it off. Could it be 5? It is 5. Number 5 is alive. And Sterling gets his second of the game. And I tell you what, even more importantly, now they have a 4-goal advantage over Liverpool. Man City smash. 5 is alive over Newcastle United. Newcastle United have been shockingly shite today. I feel for the Newcastle fans. My heart bleeds for them because their team have been so bad. It's indescribable, but Man City not taking anything away from them. It's looked like a training game for Man City. It's great to see Foden and Grealish hooking up. Beautiful 1-2, lovely back heel, and then slotted home by Sterling. All the Englishmen playing a part in that 5th and final goal of the game. 93 minutes on the clock. We're into the 94th minute, and Pep Guardiola, he knows that that could be the deciding goal in the race for the Premier League title this season. Liverpool have got a mountain to climb, and there it is. The full-time whistle has gone, and Pep Guardiola goes mad. The Man City players go mad, and more importantly, so do the Man City fans. Huge congratulations, and it's great to see all 3 English players hooking up for that 5th and final goal of that game. The fantastic 5 past Newcastle. Number 5 is truly alive at the Etihad Stadium. Foden playing a vital part in the last 20 minutes of this game when he came on, and there was no doubt. I think even from the first 10-15 minutes, and there is Eddie Howe. He looks like he's going to cry. How is he going to come back from this? He needs to sit down with his Newcastle players and give them a good, hard, stern talking to, because not one of those Newcastle players gave 50% today. It was like watching Manchester United, and in the end they did worse than Man United. So Newcastle United were meant to come here today and at least put up a little bit of a fight, and they didn't do it at all. They've been shockingly shy, and Eddie Howe has got to somehow gather his players together, lift them back up, and they've got to go again, because if they continue like that, I tell you what, it's a good job they're not down by the bottom, and Eddie Howe, up until now, has done an amazing job. But that today is absolutely disgraceful. If I were a Newcastle fan, I would be looking at the back of the stand, because that is non-acceptable. Not one Newcastle player gave a 5 out of a 10. Never mind a 6, 7, 8 or a 9 out of 10. You know, they're just like Manchester United yesterday. Not one of them gave an ounce. Not one of them gave a damn about their performance. Anyway, let's not take it away from Manchester City. They've been absolutely amazing today. How will Liverpool respond? Will Man City drop any more points? On this display, I can't see it. On this performance, not a chance. And I think De Bruyne has chucked, well, a couple of Man City players have chucked their shirts into the crowd, and rightly so, because they know that Premier League title is that far away from them. It's in their sights. It's in their grasp. They can taste it. They can smell it. They are on the cusp of lifting the Premier League title this season, Manchester City. And personally, you know, a couple of games ago, I said that I thought Liverpool would do this. But after seeing Man City here today, I can't see Liverpool doing it, in all honesty. But there we go. You never know. That's why we love football. 3 more games to be played. The door is still fairly wide open. But Man City have one hand on that trophy. Can Liverpool come back and steal it from them? Guys, I want to say a huge thank you to each and every single one of you for joining us on this Super Soccer Sunday. Chelsea won the league earlier today in the Women's Super League, winning by 4-2, and Man City winning by 5-0 have taken one step closer to that Premier League title once again. This has been Sarah. I've been Glenn. You've been amazing. Have a great evening. God bless you all, and we'll see you all again very, very soon indeed. Good night.
Watchalong.